gotta get the Twitch chat back. 1 second. Not sure why it says resolving host. Alright. Let me pull up Twitter and resend that out again. Alright, unfortunately we have to reload the entire game due to the fact that I had to disconnect from the server in order to reset the internet. But with the reset, I got everything working. Like 55 download speed, 90 upload. Nope, not that one. Alright. So hopefully, I mean, we just lost some time to do stuff, so we're going to have to work quick. The goal for now, before raid, is to get that pole finished. So we need a lot of stone. So even if it's nighttime, I'm going to the coast and I'm gathering boulders. Because it's going to be nighttime very soon. It's loading the mods fairly quickly. Hopefully. So we're going to turn the music back on until it's loaded. I'd like to stream Overwatch, but I have trouble even recording it. Yeah, mods are loading fairly quickly now. I'm not sure if that's due to the connection or what. I mean, it's almost hit about, it's hit 4 minutes right now, so it still takes a little bit, but it looks like it's going faster. And I'm currently exporting the first day of the wipe to YouTube. So that's processing right now. Once that's done, I'll do the next one and the next one and so on. They'll take a while. And they'll be hidden until they're fully ready. And then at which point they'll be public. This music, by the way, is Frederick Chopin's Raindrop Prelude, Op 28, number 15. It was made in 1858. And you'd recognize it if you played Halo, because they used it for the memorial music. Specifically this part. Yeah, that hard reset definitely fixed the internet. All right, we're loading. All right, we're gonna kind of haul ass. So, no taming, no nothing. I don't have anything I need to tame. Spinos and Capros will come later. So we're gonna just grab our tools, make sure we've got resources, then just haul ass. Alright. Praying to God and Jesus that... I don't think I hit the right button. That the server doesn't reset at any point, because having to log off and log on again would be very aggravating. Alright, so we're gonna wait for textures. Right now we're at about 64 FPS. It's kind of pushing between 60 and 54. So, yeah, I think the resolution changed. Now, when I look over there, the FPS drops to 50. So it's still pretty high. I would love for it to be higher, but there's not a lot I can do with that. And not to mention, since my screen monitor is, different. It's 1080. The stream is 720 resolution, so it's about half, but it's still HD. And then the game resolution is mid-ground. I think I went with 1600 by 1440, maybe. Actually, I can. You know what? I'll look. 1600 by 900. That's the one I decided to go with. I tested multiple resolutions. To make sure they, just to see how they all look. Got about 67 FPS right now, 69. Oh, yeah, let's look at the settings. I have most everything on high. Terrain shadows, post-processing, anti-aliasing, I put them on medium. I could probably actually bump those up. Yeah, it did no difference. The thing I want to turn on, but I can't, is distance field shadowing. So I'm at 63 FPS. I turn that on. Frame rate drops. It's about 55, 53. When I start to move, you probably see it, it's frozen. So let me go ahead and turn that off. Very quickly. Oh god, come on. Faster. Alright. Alright, it's been turned off. And FPS was returned to normal. But yeah, distance field shadowing makes the game look great. But it also causes the game to have a stroke. And yeah, you'll probably notice I'm rubber banding. It's due to the fact that the server's laggy. Yeah, my ping is going to be in the 200s till people start logging off. Once the server population drops down to around 30 people, it's more bearable. And when it gets down to 20, it's like smooth as butter. But when it's about 40 to 50, which is what it is now, it goes up exceedingly high. So it's very, very hard for me to play during midday. So I might change up my streaming strategy. I'll probably get to the point where... What happened to all the trees here? This guy cut them down? Oh, they're just not loaded. Weird. Well, one of the trees is missing. Is mine? Yeah, my view distance is on high. Why didn't I see all of that? Normally I see that every time I come by. Yeah, it looks like he cut down one of the trees. Unless it still hasn't loaded. It's a nice little house. It's a nice flat land, too. It's just kind of small flat land. Yeah, one of the trees is missing. Alright, so we got a ways to go. Because we're going all the way to that large inner cove to get boulders. We might grab some metal on the way, just so I can just cook up some more metal. But we're mostly getting rocks. Yeah, I might change up my schedule. When it's not Friday, Saturday, because it's Friday, Saturday, which is today, I stream Thunder Moon raids. So last night I streamed our first raid night. So we have another raid night that starts in about 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours now. Let me check the time. Yeah, about 2 hours. I lost a lot of time with all that resetting. So 2 hours, which means I'm gonna stop in about an hour and a half if the server doesn't fucking crash on me again. So an hour and a half from now, the ARK stream will end, which is unfortunate. I want to stream for longer. I may change up my streaming schedule. So because of server lag, I might stream when there's less people, which is a bit unfortunate because I'd like to play with more people, but because the number of people causes so much lag, it's just ridiculous. Because if I can get 80 ping while connected to a French server while in the US, because that's a pretty freaking huge distance, with only about 20 people on, then getting 250 ping with about 40 or more people on is very difficult. And that might be changed later if the optimization gets better. But yeah, I tested out the radio. It doesn't appear anybody heard me when I spoke over push to talk. I will try to talk with the radio still in my action bar, but if people start complaining over the radio, then I'm just gonna have to get rid of it. And somebody took all the metal. Fuck. Well, I guess we'll get some on our way back. Now, there's a nice big deposit of metal up there, but it's gone. Yeah. So somebody's farmed it within like at least last half hour. So I'll have to come back. So I'm now not the only one that farms that. Either somebody who was watching my stream decided that was a nice little spot, or it's that person. I want to place money. It's that person that lives back there on that little end of the island. Only because I've seen a person with a boat come along and them have chests on their boat, which makes me assume they stopped there and just gathered all the metal up. Which is alright. There's plenty of metal, and there's plenty of times for me to go over and check and gather metal. Especially if I want to upgrade my guns. So I'll probably stick with, I might try to get my flak to apprentice, and my tools to apprentice, and then I'll probably save the rest of the metal for the guns, and that's getting them up to Mastercraft. So that's going to take easily about over 10,000 metal per gun. So it'll take me a little while, but it should be worth it because lost my train of thought, because Mastercraft level guns are pretty strong. Yeah, I'm looking at the stream just in OBS, and the resolution makes it look way better. So it being at 720 and the actual game resolution being between that and 1080 makes the stream actually look way better. Now on my monitor, it doesn't look that good. There's some blurry textures, like the smithy and the forges are a little bit blurry. But when I look in the OBS, it looks fine. So, unfortunately, it's getting dark, but I need rocks. So, fuck the darkness. Alright, let's pull it up over here. We'll have to check the actual stock, because I don't know what all I'm short on. So let's take a look. So, we have about 8,000 wood and 4,000 thatch. That's more than enough. We need double the amount of stone of that. So we need about 1,600 stone or so. Let me check these. I don't think, yeah. That one's got a little bit of metal of it. Let me see if I've got any metal scraps in here. A tiny amount, because I'm using a hatchet, so we won't bother cooking anything. See, that's why I wanted to mine the metal nodes, so I could get metal cooking just while I'm sitting out here. Wish I could turn the brightness up. Let's get some water. Yeah, I don't have voice chat toggled on my radio, so if anyone hears me over push to talk through the radio, not really a goddamn thing I can do about it. I literally have to take the radio off of my inventory. So every time someone runs up to me, I have to pause, open my inventory, and take my radio off, which, when they see me opening my inventory, can be misinterpreted to multiple things, like, oh, he's probably getting a weapon or such, and all this other stuff, so. Alright, we got some spoiled meat here. Don't really care about that. I believe there's a rock inside this rock. Nope. Wow, those shadows are, what the hell? Okay. That's not how, shadows work, but alright. I think it always does that because it hits a certain time, which I believe is 22. And it resets the sun's position, but it doesn't do it going down. Instead goes back along its original path, and then it waits until it hits a specific time. Likewise, if you just notice, it lagged us back to 21, so it's going to do it again right about now. No? Yeah, there's the moon. But I just noticed that it went back in time. There it goes. 22:03. And then you notice all the shadows are changing because the sun, you can't see it, but it's actually moving straight over the sky. Sometimes if you have lower quality settings, you can actually see it. It's like a bright white orb that just moves really fast. And then it disappears. And yeah, that's just due to sun repositioning. It's a really silly thing. You'll generally only notice it on lower settings. The shadows will still be noticeable, so that's something they have to fix. Alright, we're gonna move closer down. So I'll probably have to repair my hatchet a good 2 or 3 times, but we're gonna get about 16,000 stone, which might sound excessive, but it's not. I'll be honest, it's not. I will probably actually need more than that at some point. And hopefully, I will be on long enough to level up, because I was actually within about less than 1,000 experience from leveling up to, what is it, 72. And then the server crashed. So I lost all the stone I was gathering. And I lost 26,000 experience. So that was pretty bad. And most of that was from crafting. So it's not that I gathered 26,000 experience worth of rocks. But hopefully this looks better. Again, it's a bit darker on the stream, and I haven't fully figured out how to make it brighter. I'm pretty sure there's a setting for it. I'm looking, but I don't see anything. It might be a filter. But none of those filters say anything about brightness. Oh, I accidentally moved myself. See, I have no idea how to make it brighter. Alright, well. And I can't buff the gamma in the game. I believe that's locked. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Like gamma 2. It does nothing. I think they have it locked for PvP. The only problem with my settings at the moment is that my microphone is in the way of all those stats on the left side, so I can barely see them. See what the stone count is. We're up to about 6,000. So we gained about 2,000 stone so far, which isn't bad. But we got to double our wood count, and then we'll have to come out here and get more wood. Alright, let's move the boat. Let's move the boat. Okay, there we go. There's lots of boulders over here. This is like one of the best sources for boulders that I've found. Because I've gone around and I've tried to look, and nowhere near where I'm at is there boulders. In fact, I can find metal better than I can find boulders, so... We'll hit it a few times. Not really interested in that green drop. I need stone, so I'm not gonna fuck around. So yeah, frame rate stays pretty decent, between 40 and 50, which is nice, and the quality looks great. So while I would prefer 60, there's not a lot I can do. I've got the stream set to 60. Now, with it being conflicting, it should even out, but there's only so much I can do. Apparently, I have to swim while I can get this one. This would go faster if it wasn't lagging, because it takes like on average 2 to 2.5 hits to register that I'm mining it. So I will have to probably, unfortunately, start crafting. I don't think I can actually hold 16,000 stone. I've almost at that 300 limit, which isn't bad because I can just craft what I need, and that should save space. So there's a lot of rocks here. Yeah, you just have to get used to the lag, which is unfortunate. And I think earlier I was talking about streaming Overwatch, but it currently, I can barely record Overwatch. My frame rate will drop between OBS and Overwatch because Overwatch is very CPU intensive, and recording Overwatch is CPU intensive. I don't want to sacrifice the quality, so I have to figure out what encoder settings I have to change for an Overwatch profile, so I can record Overwatch without Overwatch, you know, killing OBS and OBS killing Overwatch, because they conflict so hard they just make the others lag. And I apologize, rain looks awful. It would be nice to have better server stability. Alright, what am I missing? Where's my metal? Is my metal gone? Where's all my metal? You've got to be shitting me. That's not going to be enough metal. I have no metal. Motherfucker. Alright, well. We have to go back to base. And, get metal. So I got a decent amount. I will have to come back immediately, though. So, we need to craft pillars, mostly. How are we on ceilings? Let me see what all we have. Not these pillars. I'll have to break those. We have wood. We need more ceilings, and we don't have any foundations. So, foundations. Crap. 12. Oh. Okay, 13, whatever. Ceilings. Need a lot. 20. And we'll need a good deal of walls. Alright, so that should get us XP while we're driving back. And yeah, it's like pitch black. Let me pull up the torch. There we go. So this is an apprentice torch, so it should not break anytime soon. And help fight how god-awful dark it gets. And there's no brightness settings that I can change. I can turn my monitor brightness up, but that doesn't make it brighter in stream. This crate's still here. I think it's farther inland. We could try to grab it since we have to go back anyways. It's probably going to break soon, though, because it's been up for a while. I can't tell how close that is, actually, so we'll just land over here and run to it. Most likely, it'll break before I get there, which is fine. It's just a green. Can't actually see the land that well. We'll have to be wary of Trodons. Closer, closer. Alright. There shouldn't be any carnivores over here, besides maybe dillos. Looks like it's up that mountain. Let's see if we can find a way up from here. It's a steep mountain. It's a very steep mountain. Alright, we got to figure out a way around. Here we go. Alright. Watch it break as soon as I open it. Oh, managed to grab it in time. It was mostly primitive cloth stuff, so it wasn't that great. Likewise, I was very close, because the last time I did that, it was on 10. There's Zeus. It was on 10, and I stopped to actually, like... Oh god, Troder. Oh god, ants. Oh god. This is an awful place to be. I'll look at what I picked up in a second. I think there were some metal tools. That's good enough. My boat's somewhere here, yeah. Okay. What do we pick up? Primitive cloth. Don't want that. Primitive cloth. Don't want that. Primitive cloth. Primitive metal hatchet that actually has a little bit higher damage than normal. and a primitive metal sickle. So we got some extra tools. I could stick around with just that, but I want the metal because eventually, once that other one breaks, I still have to repair the first one. So we need metal. If those ore nodes have respawned, we'll pick those up as well, because then we can put the extra lumber into the forges and just craft metal. God, this thing's turn radius is so fucking awful. It doesn't help the rubber banding makes driving this bad. The alternative to all this lag is I find a roleplay server that's actually in the US. But when I went to go look for roleplay servers, this was the only one I found initially, and it was one of the highest rated roleplay servers. So it's a good roleplay server, it's just really far away. So as a US player, it's difficult. But I know more roleplay servers are cropped up, but if I look for another, it has to be a US one. So see if this metal's respawned yet. Luckily, this is only annoying while in a boat. For the most part, this rubber banding doesn't happen unless it happens in, like... Looks like some of the metals respawn. Let's take a look. Some of it has. I'll come back. That way, it might all respawn. So, on my way back to grab more stone. That's what I'll do. Also, now we're close to leveling up. We are about a little over 500 XP away from the next level, which will mean I'll boost my health to 180. I will probably cap my health around 200. Most people like to boost their health a lot, mostly because they want to have some kind of advantage in PvP, and I don't find that to be utterly necessary. It does help for PvE, but a lot of good armor and a good tame can really do you better in that way. I've been forgetting to eat. That was some major lag. So I don't like to throw a bunch of points into health like most people do. So most of my points are into carry weight. So it's about 400. I only need about 150 into stamina. Don't need a whole lot. Would like to get to 200 health, so that's my current objective. No points into food or water, no points into melee damage. Movement speed's at 120. Usually I go to 130, but 120 is just as good. And then I think I've got, like, let's see, Let me do math real quick. Yeah, I think I've got 18 points into fortitude, so I have about 36 fortitude at the moment. This person's boat looks like it's back. This makes driving through this choke point very, very difficult. Yeah, this boat wasn't here before, so I need to... There we go. I think I saw poop on the raft, which tells me that boat definitely just docked recently. So he's probably waiting out the night. He probably saw the light source. Alright. Unfortunately, it's been about 40-something minutes, so I don't have a lot of time. I don't think the pool is going to get done today, just because of the amount of resources I need to finish it. And the fact that this has delayed me having to apparently not have metal on me. Yeah, gathering it on my way back would have been great, so I'll try to check when I turn around to see if I can grab any raw metal from those nodes. But one of the best things about building such a big tavern this far out is that you're far out. A lot of the land masses don't have buildings over here, so this is generally the only player structure that's being loaded for the most part. Ooh. Surprisingly. Oh, no. Yeah, lag can't decide where it wants to rubber band you half the time. Try to get as close as possible. So we need metal. Let's see what we got in here. We do have a lot of raw metal in here. I will take a bit of already redefined metal, about 20. And then we'll take 1 stack of raw metal to cook. And then we'll try to see if we can grab some of that, Oh, we're gonna play this game right now. Great. Yes, I will do this every time until it's in the correct spot. Like that. There we go. Drive me absolutely insane otherwise. Alright. So let's go ahead and repair this while we're thinking about it. Alright. Repair. I can't actually see. I wish it wouldn't go off to the side. I wish it would move it downward or something. That's fixed. Split the metal. And I can take the torch down now. Alright. So our hatchet's fixed. We got some extra metal cooking. And we're going to try to grab those metal nodes on the way back. Whether they've respawned or not. Assuming that other guy hasn't taken off after them again. Because he only needs so much metal. I need a bit more so I can make guns. But for the most part, I'm not building out of metal. I don't think I will build most anything out of metal. I might make the greenhouse structure out of metal. The walls and whatnot. And that's only to make it more secure. I want to try to put the greenhouse and the distillery as one building. I don't know how much room that's going to take. I also need to figure out which keg to use. I would prefer not to use the default keg because it's slow as hell, and it's just bad. I would prefer to try out the medieval keg because it might be faster or better. I'm not sure. Just gonna see if this guy's boat's still here. He's got a fire source going on outside now. So yeah, that person's there. Does have a chimney. I'm just trying to get around his boat. There we go. So he'll probably see me now. Nope. Ironically, he was turned. Nope. No, I think he saw me now. I think he was turned the other direction. So the only thing I know about that person is that they're named the Cook, I think. Haven't talked to him in character. Obviously don't know what their in-character name is. So, we're gonna go grab this extra metal and then go get more stone. In fact, grabbing the metal should level us up, because we are exactly 500 experience to level up. And mining rich metal tends to give you lots of XP. Stream's stable now. I'm so glad I reset the internet. Also, don't know what kind of boat that guy's using. He might be using a normal raft. Honestly, the normal raft is so slow. Because to drive from where my base is now to where this metal is takes about 30 minutes with a normal raft. With this raft, it takes like maybe 5. That tells me I ran out of wood. Forgot about that. The metal was definitely not done. We'll have to load more wood into that. Silly me. Alright, once we get around this corner, I guess we'll just go grab the metal first. And we'll come down and just drop it in the forge. It's not important that we just have the forges running all the time. Most of the metal I use is for repairs. Alright. Is that a boat? No, it's just shadows. I think. Yeah. Alright, doesn't look like most. Some of it respawned, but not all of it. So we'll grab what's here. Because I think one of these is yeah, this is the rich. And we get stone in the process, so. You get about 3 to 4 experience a swing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, just in time. So we'll go drop that off in the forges. And then we'll go drop the stone off in the other thing. So. Not the smithy. I really wish it wouldn't do that. Alright. So yeah, not all the metal has respawned. So it's about 4 nodes. There's usually 8 nodes here, so only half of them are respawned. I'm gonna encumber myself. The moment I stop and it lags, it registers an extra hit. And it's like, oh, here, you're encumbered. Ha ha. It takes about like 340 for me to get encumbered. I do love that I've got a gun now, at least. Thought I saw a flyer for a second. Good news is, it's about daytime, so the, motherfucker. Am I frozen? What's going on? Okay, apparently it was bugged out as hell. Let's go finish off this last rock. I think that one was a rich one, which is why it was taking so long. Oh, looks like that was it. Let's split the metal up between them. God, that's loud. Alright, we need some wood for fuel. So, let's grab a stack of 100 wood each. Alright. Here you go. And here you go. Alright. So we have more metal cooking. And it's daytime, so it should be very easy for me to go out here and gather more stone. I will have to pause during my gathering to pull out extra stone, thatch, and wood to make pillars, because you can't craft the pillars in there. You can craft the S+ ones, but I'm making normal pillars. The pillars do not snap properly. It's pretty annoying. Like, you have these extra large pillars, but the top of them won't snap to the bottom because they're so big. So it's, like, really, really pointless. The normal pillars are easier to work with. Plus, the S+ pillars don't have pillars of normal size. They have small, medium, and large. Small is smaller than normal, medium is bigger than normal, and large is gigantic. So you need a variance between them. At least the forges have raised the heat some. Might do a quick test again, just to 100% assure me that nobody can hear me on the radio when I use push to talk, because the voice chat is not ticked. So I'll do another quick test here. Nobody should be able to hear me except for the stream and somebody nearby if they happen to be. Alright. Testing. Let's see if anybody responds. If somebody responds, I'm gonna break this radio in half. Where was I think I was around this corner. I usually wait a few minutes to see if chat responds, but so far it looks like we may not be having that bug. So I will assume So long as nobody responds, that bug does not exist at the moment, which means I can keep my radio and talk without it interfering. And I could ask out of character through the radio if anyone's been hearing me say testing, but nobody's responded, and that's a lot of ants. May have to kill us some ants here in a second, because they're in the way. Oh, so close. Yeah, there's a bunch of ants over there. Game, please. Okay. Again, I don't know why you can see my skin. Like that. It's bizarre. Ah, rubber banding. Gotta love this. You've been poisoned, your stamina's depleting. Ah. Somehow I mined a tree. Actually, harvesting these is annoying as hell. You get very little chitin from ants. Somebody from Copper Rose is being an ass again. In character, of course. As far as I'm aware, Copper Rose is an all-bandit group. I'll probably cook some of that meat. Just because. I'm about to ask if they can turn off fog. Only on the presence, or on the premise that it happens way too much. I can understand, you know, fog of war, visibility, stuff like that, but there's plenty other things to prevent visibility in PvP. You don't need fog that rolls in at random for far too long and too often. It's just annoying. Doesn't really provide any PvP aspect at all. I think there's a rock here. Gonna have to turn my fan down a little. Kind of freezing. There we go. As long as the server doesn't roll back, I should have a new level. Oh right, I turned the music off, so so frame rate in this screen is still bad. But we're now 72. We need 10,000, is it? Yeah, 10,000 experience to level up again. So even with 5 times experience gain, it's either 4 or 5, the late game takes forever. I'm gonna turn my fan down a little. Oh, it's a dodo. Alright, 1 second. Fan was just too high. But of course, now that I've turned it down, it's gonna start making noise. Of course it would. Alright, I need stone. I need wood, and I think I just need thatch. This will encumber me, but... Alright. Stone pillars. Need more rocks, need more wood. How's the thatch? Thatch is fine. Alright. That should be enough pillars for right now. The reason I'm building so many is I need to make them touch the sea floor underneath the pool so the ceilings can be supported. Once I have the foundations down, I might look into making these internal pipings for foundations and walls. Just to see how, A, they work, and so I can lay out where the greenhouse and the distillery, because I assume you can, if I remember, I assume you can actually make kegs be, what's the word? You can make kegs be irrigated via the pipes. So I'll probably put them so they're like, you know, in the floor and stuff, and then connect normal pipes out to the water, because water's all around me, so irrigation's not too difficult. It's not like I have to run it a mile. Oh, it's a parasaur. Can't tell if that sound is coming from the second floor or it's my fan. It's the fan. Keeps making this rhythmic bumping noise, even though it's one power setting lower. So I might get the boat and move it. And if that makes him aggressive, he's getting a shotgun blast. Jesus Christ, how do you fight this? Let's see if I can get this asshole stuck on something. Ow. Okay, he can hit me, but I can't hit him. How's that fair? Ah, I had a good shot, too. The dude's literally fast enough to stand right on top of me. Okay, I'm seeing blood, but no hit markers. So this thing's cheating. I guarantee you if I drop the egg, it's still going to keep attacking me. Alright, we're just going to swing the pike until it dies. Notice that I'm not getting a single hit. Do you see this? I'm just gonna keep swinging in the same spot. Alright, looks like it's taking damage. You asshole. You made me waste so much shotgun ammo on your stupid ass. Yeah, I could have, like, not taken the egg, but whatever. I'm just gonna go put it in the berry bag and use it for kibble anyways. Or trade it. Someone else might need the Terra kibble. I don't even know what Terra kibble is used for. Yeah, that was aggravating. How's my armor? My helmet, for some reason, takes way more damage than it's supposed to. Hi. Jesus. Yeah, we need a stupid amount of stone. That's an ant. He sees me. They see me. Eat shit. Hiya. Frickin' Vice again. So yeah, apparently, at one point, before I got on, one of the vices was, apparently in town, which I think is the capital area, and, claiming that they were being held hostage. Turns out, it was actually a trap of bandits wanting to get multiple people in an area. So, yeah, calls for helps are not exactly that trustworthy anymore. Tighten up. Let's take that extra meat. Take the charcoal out so we can put other meat in there. Put the charcoal up. Hi, let's check the metal. Yeah, it's got a while to cook. Yeah. Alrighty. We need more rocks. So, it looks like we've already got plenty of people playing bandits and such. I just feel like they're trying to start conflict a little too quickly. Let people get settled in first. Don't need to do robberies and kidnappings, like, right off the bat. Because it's been, literally, today marks 1 week since the server has wiped. This is day 7. So I really want to finish the bar, but it's going to take me... It's taken me a week to get most of the foundation down, and that's with 40-some hours of play. Yeah, about 40. So, it's going to take me a bit longer. It's going to take me probably until either next week or the week after to have it almost 100% done. And I say almost because I have to get the walls and the roof up. I've got to make sure everything's decorated, all the stuff's in place. I have to make sure the greenhouse and the brewery are working. And then, I move up. I have to make sure that the place is painted. And the dock has to be built. So the dock will probably take a little while. What is that? I needed this rock, and he was gonna do something, so. Plus, he was attacking a baby para. might need to put some more wood in there, just because I'm accidentally getting more meat than I intend. Wood. Grab the other 50 stack. I'll store that in there for now. Oh, that's not real. You know, farming rocks makes it very obvious where you are to people. In fact, let's get some of this crafting. Yeah, we have a pretty good amount. So, let me see what. So, we will probably need more ceilings. So, I don't need 100 plus, but I do need quite a bit. Alright. It probably won't kill us to make a few extra walls. Should I make railings? They're pretty cheap. Yeah, let's make railings. Also got a message on Discord. Let's make 30 of these. Alright. So while that's crafting, let me check Discord. Really, please not learnable on one server. There's a notification in here. Yeah, that's just kind of message from Red, and looks like they're playing Elite Dangerous right now. That's another game I will probably stream, is Elite. I think my settings should be fine, because it's not that intensive of a game. Let me restack the meat. Oh. Oh, what time is it? It is, oh, it's 8:07. Okay. We're stopping in about 20 minutes, maybe, and heading back. So, unfortunately, the stream is not even a full 2 hours, about an hour and 40 minutes or so. So, I will probably keep streaming it, or this may just be a very, very short day. In fact, I might head back to just go ahead and start putting stuff down, since it's going to take me a bit to get back anyways. That's probably not a bad idea. Let's go. Let's go ahead and head back. All right. Drop that. Let's check the metal. Good amount of metal. And I use F to access inventories, so I don't accidentally, you know, the E menu's nice, but there's a lot of shortcuts. So let me check my messages real quick. No. Supposedly you can transfer from a supply drop. I don't know anything about transferring. I don't bother with it. But that makes sense, because if I recall, official servers, the tribes there have been blocking off drops and obelisks, so people can't start transferring their mega tribes over to destroy the server and move on. My honest opinion, they should just wipe the official servers. It probably wouldn't kill them to wipe it right now. And then maybe wipe it again when it gets close to release. It depends on how close they're getting to release. If it's still going to be about June. So I can't tell if that's a bug or lightning. I'm going with bug. Yeah, we're going to head back and just start putting some of the stuff into the pool, since we've got plenty of daylight. The stream will go down, the stream will come back up when raid starts, and then the stream will go down when raid ends. And it might come back up if I'm playing Ark still. I may just play some more Overwatch. I need to finish my last 2 placement matches. I'm currently 8 placement matches in, so I've won 5 and I've lost 3. So currently I'm positive. I think what, 60-70%, something like that. I think it's 70. I'm not sure. So I have 2 more. So if I can win at least one of those 2 matches, then I'll end my placements with a positive rating. So it should put me at least in gold. I think gold would be appropriate. Platinum might be a bit much. I'm not sure. Silver would be a little low. Bronze would be insulting at that point, because there's no way I played that badly. No offense to any bronze players. But I have years of FPS and team-based game experience, so I generally do well at all that. Whenever I have a shooter, I prefer the modes where it's not deathmatch, because deathmatch is kind of pointless. I like capture the flag and defusing bombs and game modes like that. Territorial control. I love territory maps. In Call of Duty, I think it's called domination, but in like Halo, it's territory. You get like 3 or 4 different points up, and you have to juggle holding them, and by holding them you have to go up and capture them. It's like a multiple King of the Hills at once, essentially. They're all active at the same time, and you gain points based on how many you hold. So if you hold 4, you get like 4 points every so many seconds. If you hold 3, you only get 3, etc., etc. So you want to hold more than your enemy for until either the timer runs out and you have more, or until you reach the score cap. And that's generally fun. because it creates these individual skirmishes. And it promotes a lot of team coordination as well. Because a good team can hold all 4 points and be fine. Because most of I think territories is a 4v4 game mode. So you can have one person on each point. Granted, that one person has to be pretty good. Because if the enemy team all groups up, that one person could get destroyed. Absolutely. Granted, that's sometimes me. It depends. Big team battles, awesome. 12, it's not 12, it's 8 versus 8, 16 player games. So, I used to do capture the flag on Valhalla in Halo 3, and whenever we would start, I would grab the sniper rifle and wait a bit and tell my entire team, go get the flag. I will solo defend the base. And that sounds really ineffective, but it works. Because I will pick off most everybody approaching our side of the map, even if they're in vehicles. And it just works out really well, because then the other team can't do anything. And I'll often leave the base only to grab like a shotgun and then come back, because the Valhalla base has a lot of close quarters area that makes it really good for defending. Boop. I may just start going around that. But yeah, I would usually defend with a shoddy sniper combo. And if I couldn't get the shotgun, I would pick up the Magnum. Because it's pretty good at close range. I think it takes like a melee and about 2 shots to the head to kill. Usually about 1 headshot if their shields are already down from the melee. But often, 2 good headshots in a melee will result in an instant kill. They need to remake Halo 3 for PC. I'd play the hell out of that. But no, it's gotta be all this console exclusive crap. Alright, starting to slow down. I will probably have to check YouTube to see how that video has been processing. So yeah, all the streams will go up onto my YouTube channel, and I will probably link that on on Twitch. I don't know at what time. Let me check all this first. Alright, that's good, so let's turn that off. That's got a while to go still. Okay. Oh, let me grab all the extra meat and stuff. All the stuff with spoil timers. Alright. Alright. Alright, I have to remember before I log off to create the bar name as a tribe, so I have a tribe log. Where's those pillars? Also need to break those. Take a few of these. Find those pillars first. I know they're in here. Maybe they're maybe not there because of S+. There they are. Alright, let's put pillars there, that there, and foundations there. Alright. If I was worried about raiding or being raided, I would have walls up. And even then, I have nothing really of value to steal that anybody else can't already get. That's the other thing I need to get is walls. Actual walls. So I think that's going to be the raised point. So I'll probably put the foundation here. So this will come out. Alright, take a look. Those can take it, these can't. So we'll put a foundation right about. Fortunately, I do have to break some of these pillars, just so they're not sticking out of the top. So does that let me build up here? It does. Good. So that being here allows me to extend. So these are going to be walls here. So we're just going to go outwards now. Ah, so close. Alright, we need a pillar somewhere around here. Probably just put it here since we need to, That's why we need so many pillars. Is that in the ground? Looks like it, but we have to double check. So, that is not in the ground. One more in. So even if the corner touches, it doesn't count. So now it's in the ground. And that's how you, essentially continue building. So this has got to go out in decent ways. Oh, right, I didn't finish this one. Let's drop this one down here. So there's no pattern to the actual pillar placements. I haven't determined how far out it's going to come. Quite some ways, generally. So not there, not there, but here. Can't put one there. Here. Alright. So I'll probably put the next one right about here. So it's a little bit of strategic placing. Granted, I could put it right there. You notice there's no pattern to the nubs. If I could get the nubs to go away, I would. But S Plus likes to not accept normal pillars that well. I do have to watch out for sharks. I may actually need more pillars because of how deep it gets down here. This is easier than making foundations come all the way up, and way, 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 way cheaper. Alright, it looks like my energy's getting low, so let me go rest a moment. Alright, so this is the pool area. That wall, where the ceilings come out just above the water, that's going to be a wall. I might, just to make a design, where these corners are, put triangle pieces. If the triangle ceilings will fit here. I think they won't. I think they're going to stick out at an odd angle. They might interlock. I'll have to test that. That's the last ceiling, so we need to go get more. This is why we were mining stone. Granted, I have lots of excess too. Oh my god, the lag. I have lots of excess to construct more if I need to. Alright, let us look for... I can put these up, because that's just extras. Let's grab the rest of the ceilings. The railings I'll put around it. In fact, let's put some of those up and grab some of the walls. So you can see how this looks. I will definitely have to make more pillars, so I'll probably come back and do that. So, let's see. Like, right here, there's an opening, so... There. And then this would be a little ramp thing. Same thing over here. So, like, it's not the right direction. It likes to, not place things correctly. Jesus Christ, really? Why does my character sound female? What the fuck? Alright. So that's to, basically hide that. Let's look over here. I will wait to fill those in until I've got the triangle roof pieces that I want to try. Alright. And of course that one would invert. So, ceiling. Ceiling. Foundation. Alright. So, that foundation's not close enough. Oh my god, I just realized. I will probably have to build walls coming down to protect the pillars. Fuck. That's gonna take a lot of resources. The alternate thing I could do is I could probably do inverted sloped roofs and just kind of make these come down one. So I would need more ceilings, so this would be double layered. But it would remove the necessity of me making walls that go all the way down. Because that's really far. Nobody got time for that. Alright. See, this pull part's taking a while because of how much I have to do. I'm gonna wait because that lagged me back so far. Alright. So, might make this the edge where I've currently got it. So this would have to come over like one. Guessing that was the dog. So it'll probably stop right about here, which might make this area just a bunch of like plants. That way I don't have to build out so far. The pool doesn't have to be massive. So I just need to go out over one. So I need a metric ton more pillars. At least 40 pillars. I'll need a lot more ceilings though. So, ceilings, 100 plus. We'll make plenty of ceilings. Let's grab some extra resources. Put these up. Need more than that. So these pillars. Let's grab more stone, because I guarantee we need more stone. Alright, so I'm double crafting. So I think the other resource that I said I was going to use was the sloped roof. Yeah. So on the outside, where I need to bring the walls down, I will probably bring the walls down 1 or 2, and then have the sloped roofs connect off of them, if I can do that. I may build just 1 to test that, because I don't actually know if that'll work. Oh, I've already got some, so I will take 1 to test that out. And some walls. So, like 2 walls. I mean, all this crafting's already got my XP up pretty decently. Alright. Ceilings. Yeah, I should go take all of them. Alright. So let's go test that sloped roof part. I'm wanting to connect it off the bottom of the wall. So let's go over here. Alright. So this would be a wall here. So this would connect. This would connect. I want to connect it off of that, but it's not wanting to. I want it to face the other direction. Am I gonna have to put ceilings under here? No, I want it to go that direction. Motherfucker. The gasping for air voice is still weird. So why can't it go the other way? I got an idea. This may be how I have to do it. So place one of those there. Place that. Let's see if picking this up will cause that to break. If it doesn't, then I should be good, because the wall's there. Motherfucking... S+, it's so great. It can do all these great things, but it is somehow actually worse for making a lot of previous existing structures. And I probably can't build the normal one to put there, because the normal one won't do shit. That's stupid. I'm definitely not building walls going all the way down, because that's way too many resources. I mean, I could just make it one going across, but that would look really stupid. Because, I mean, this is going to be this big gap. I may just do that, because this is going to waste my time. There's no point. Alright, let's gather pillars. So I think we need one here. This is going to be the very deep end. I was going to make a deep end to the pool, but... $10, 11 pillars to reach the bottom. 10, really, because the top one is not needed. get my oxygen back. So did I say this? Yeah, this was going to be the corner. So this should stop right about here. So to put that one there. To save me time and pillars. Because I don't give a shit about the nub patterns. Alright, that should be in the ground. Yep. Now, just need one to go right about here. Come on. Is that in the floor? It is. Let's get on land and regen some. Alright. It's definitely past time. Let me check. Yeah, it's 8:34. So I'll put foundation there. We'll get over here. Oh. I'm gonna finish this off as quickly as possible. Since our raid does not start till 9, I'm not gonna get a break anyways. They stopped, so it looks like they ran out of metal. Or, wood. Alright, I still need the pillars, unfortunately. I need, like, one foundation, I think? I need walls. So, let's make this make walls real quick. Alright, so about 20. What am I missing? There's no point in me cooking the rest of the metal right now, since I'm gonna be getting off here in a very short amount of time. Alright. So that connects that there. Oh, that's gonna be aggravating. Is this open? It is. Crap. Alright, I do need more foundations, so let's go grab the others. I've made so much progress, but I've still got so much more progress to make, so I'll just carry all of them. Alright. I'll probably stack that if I can. Doesn't look like I can. Yeah, that's whatever. Now do I go straight across, or do I need to go out one? I think I need to go out one. This will be the next corner. So this will just keep going straight. Unfortunately, it's already hit a roadblock. And you can't snap these to ceilings, so they gotta touch the ground. Oh man, you just love doing everything but connecting where I need you to. I don't feel like that's the correct spot. We're gonna take a stroke of luck. And it went between them. Now you can place the ceilings on top of this. So you could get rid of these nubs, but whatever. I'm fucking irritated. That'll just go there. I do not give a shit at this point. Since you can't actually make the pillars go down one. Four. So I can go out about 4. Motherfucker, that's not where I want to go. Fuck me! Are you stupid fucking piece of shit? Man, I love working with pillars. They're the best. Piece of fucking shit. I gotta go make more fucking pillars. Let me go ahead and break this. I'll have to come around. So yeah, these little nubs are gonna stick out. Because to build them more correctly would be an absolute hassle. Just because of how they're working. You have to place the ceiling first and all this other garbage. Alright. We need more pillars. Come on. I think we're still gonna need more than that. Not sure what resource I'm missing, so we'll just let those go through for now. It's 8:40. Wrong button. So yeah, we're gonna see how much of this we can finish. I won't be able to 100% finish the pool area, but I will get more done than I was able to do for a while. Let's put all that up. Because we'll still have to put extra foundations to kind of lay this out. And we may replace this second area with more stone, so... Unfortunately, these stupid pillars are going to stick out, and there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, right, I got to connect it down more. Let's hope that's connected enough. Looks like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right on this corner. Supposed to be multiple snap points, but there isn't. One, 2, 3. I'm out of ceilings. How many ceilings do I need? 3? Yeah, just 3. So yeah, we'll try to connect that and put in walls real quick. And then I'll stop for now. This shouldn't take me very long. Being the key word. How are you? You leveled up. Let's get your movement speed up. Nah, don't step on me. Alright. Actually almost to the next level as well. Alright, ceilings. Do I have enough ceilings? Do I need to make more? I need to make more? Question mark? Yeah. Ceilings. Just make 3. Granted, I will have to make more than 3 for the dock, because I'm making the dock out of stone as well. I will probably try to better hide the pillars there. I just don't care enough about the pool to just go through all that work. And we'll grab the walls. In fact, let's go this way so we can break that pillar. Alrighty. Fuck you, nub. Alright, so we need at least 1 more pillar set. This one may use the rest of these, it may not. It's gonna be pretty deep. Oh god, we're not gonna make it. Son of a whore. I need like 3 pillars. I'll have to put some more food on my bird as well, because they're getting low. So, stone, thatch, wood. That should be all I need. Alright. At least the thing doesn't actually cause a bomb, so. Ah, 3 was perfect. I counted that right. So this should connect the ceilings the rest of the way. Oh, you've... No, that physically connects. Are you kidding me right now? It pushes it out 4. That is connected. I'm not making, no, fuck you, I'm not making another one. That is some of the dumbest crap I have ever seen in my life. This shit somehow is not connected properly. Right here, it's fine. But apparently, if I try to go over here, I was going to kind of bring it inward some, so I guess I'll fucking go this way. Fuck this corner. Motherfucker. Really? This one's swapped too? Gonna murder you. Get some air. Alright. So, this will have triangles in them. But for the most part, it looks like it's almost all walled off. So there's not a lot of deep diving, but there's enough that you can drown. Alright. So now it's completely walled off, so this is what the pool looks like for the most part. I'd get rid of these nubs if I could, but I can't. Also, I think these need walls. That's good, because I'm about to stop. So what I'm thinking right here is 2 triangles. I want to have the walls go beneath, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, they won't work. Alright, so yeah, it's completely sealed off now. You can swim around. This is a swimming pool. If I'm feeling like a masochist, which I'm not, I would build a deeper end. Yeah, this is good enough for now. These walls will have to come all the way out. And I have no more walls. So those walls will have to come all the way out. And yeah. I'm just not gonna bother putting ceilings or anything in there because it's just a waste of time. For pattern's sake, I might go in and just drop pillars. If there's any discernible pattern. There's a little bit of a pattern, not really, question mark. Yeah, I could probably put in a pattern, but it would just be like one pillar going down. So that the nubs just don't look out of place. I'm thinking like horizontal. So, see this one in the very corner at the bottom left? I'll probably put another pillar on the opposite side, and then the one above it, I'll just put it going left to right, and then so on, because I think those line up evenly. If my eyes aren't complete crap. So it doesn't look that good, mostly because of these stupid pillars sticking out. But for me to get it correct, I have to replace the ceilings. The ceilings have to be stacked on top of where the pillars currently are, which actually raises all of this by 1. So if I feel like it, I can go through and take all the ceilings out and replace them back in. I'd have to go in and take out all the walls and replace them back in. That includes the sides. That would uneven parts of the foundation, though. So I may just put in pillars to match the pattern or whatever to spare me bullshit, and then I might go through and place that with stone. But I've done just about everything I can right now. Very close to leveling up. You somehow haven't leveled yet. Definitely need to put a bit more food on you. I also have to put my food up. So that'll go in there. That'll go in there. Yeah, stack will be fine. There you go. So I think I mostly just need walls. What time is it? It is 8:55, so I have to stop. Doesn't matter. Grab the wood and charcoal out of there. Oh, I need to put the wood in there. And we can put all the charcoal in there. Alright, so stream's gonna stop, stream's gonna restart, and it's gonna be more WoW. Alrighty, back in. What's that? Think I'm good. Alright. Yeah. Alright, stream's gonna stop and restart when WoW is ready.